Hey all, um, I wanted to do a little quick taste test, and we'll just call this episode Kei Tries Sea Salt Caramel Hummus with Apple. And you may be wondering, well, why the heck do you have such a mustache like that? And we're just going to say that this is a bit of a fundraising video, a bit of a charity video, um, because I want to raise awareness for Movember. That's Movember, as in November with an M. And Movember is where a lot of people will grow mustaches or wear mustaches as a way of raising awareness for men's mental health. Mental health is obviously a very important issue, whether you're on lockdown, working, stressed, any, even if you have your life going great for you, mental health can be a major issue. One example might be Howard Hughes, who was very well known and very successful, but his mental health issues ended up plaguing him most of his life. And it's not that mental health is necessarily always a problem or a burden, but sometimes people can use it to exploit you. Sometimes it can make minor problems worse. Um, so, mental health is very important, especially for men who tend to not take their mental health as seriously as they probably should. They'll suffer from depression, anxiety, stress, anger issues, substance abuse issues as a result of these, uh, between drugs, alcohol, tobacco. Um, they'll have issues with relationships when it comes to sex, sexual performance, everything. And it can build and cascade and worsen onto other problems in their life until your whole life starts falling apart, all because of a crack here or a crack there. And the thing is, it's okay to, have a weakness or have an imperfection or have a problem, um, even if it's like a phobia. There are some people who just genuinely have issues, and that's okay. I've had sensory, issues ever since I was little. Uh, Sensitivity, inability to filter. So it's important just to discuss that. So, with all that said, all that plug out of the way, let's talk about the hummus that we're going to be trying today. Now, I've tried some different dessert hummuses over the years. One of my go-tos is I tend to go to Aldi for a lot of these, and that's where I got this. I am not sponsored by Aldi in any way, but just some of the necessaries you need to know. It is gluten-free and vegan, which is good if that's something you need. I'm not allergic to gluten, and I don't have vegan dietary requirements. But it says enjoy with apples, pretzels, graham crackers, or by the spoonful. I also can recommend these on rice crackers. Like if you got some apple cinnamon rice crackers, which I do have those, but I'm not going to try them right now. Uh, you can slap some of this on top of an apple cinnamon rice cracker and maybe put a little bit of apple or some applesauce on top and make a really good little snack that isn't too heavy. So, anyway, there's 80 calories per 2 tablespoons. And you'd be surprised how far 2 tablespoons can really go. Just looking at the other information on this, I've had a lot of good luck with the Aldi dessert hummuses like this. So ingredients are chickpeas, sunflower oil, sugar, rice milk powder, light brown sugar, tahini, sea salt, caramelized sugar, natural flavors, and then a couple other things that help preserve. And oh my goodness, this is already slightly open. I did not realize this was slightly open. I wonder if I'm the one who slightly opened it. Well, I've had it in the fridge for a while, and I've been waiting to have an excuse to try it. And we've got some fresh apples here at the house. They're just Fuji's, nothing terribly exciting to talk about. But anyway, you can see decent amount, less than a teaspoon really. Let's just see how this is. Well, the initial flavor isn't really anything to write home about, but on the aftertaste, when it gets a little bit of air, it is really caramelly. Um, you don't really get a hit of the sea salt, and I think that's partially because of the apple and other things. It actually ends up tasting a lot more like peanut butter. Mm, yeah. Like I said, there is just a real big hit of flavor on the aftertaste, but texture wise, it's a lot like creamy peanut butter. Yeah, just tasting it on its own, it tastes a lot like peanut butter, which is fine because I like peanut butter on apples. And you do get more of the caramel flavor on the aftertaste, on the inhale, on when you smack your tongue or something. Um, it's not bad. So, yeah, that's pretty good. I'm gonna pop this in. Mm. Yeah, that is delicious, as you would expect it to be. All right. So, with that said, thanks for clicking on. I know this was a short one, wasn't it? But if you want to, you can hit like, hit subscribe. I don't know where those buttons are on the window that you're looking at, so I'm just gesturing randomly. And if you want to, you can look up Movember, Movember, and see what you can do for different efforts for Movember to bring attention to the issue of men's mental health in your area. They're doing everything from having people grow their mustaches. You can see I got a little bit of a soul patch there too, although it doesn't quite show under my lip. And then they're also doing 60-mile walks. If walk up to 60 miles if you want, just to show like your solidarity, and that also helps raise funds. And you can also help raise funds directly on the website and donate. And you can also just spread awareness if you want to. And if you are a person who's not able to grow a mustache, unlike myself, which I don't know how great this looks, but whatever. It looks a little bit better with the long hair down. I end up looking a little bit like a Renaissance person. But if you're not able to grow a mustache, you can always use a little bit of eyebrow pencil on your upper lip and give yourself a mustache for Movember. One advantage of the face masks we have to wear now is that nobody can see. But when you have to take it off, you can always do that. Or you can always put a mustache on your face mask as a way of raising awareness to that. You can draw a fun mustache on a face mask and write Movember underneath, or even the website. I think it's movember.org. Anyway, so check it out, guys. Thanks a lot for clicking over, and take care until then. If you want to follow me on Twitter or Facebook, I'm there on those two social media platforms, and you can follow me there and let me know what you think. I'm also on Patreon if you want to support me or offer any suggestions on what I should do with this channel. Thanks a lot. Take care. Bye.